Hello everyone and welcome to GilBroz gaming channel. I am the Dude. We're about to play Ark Survival Evolved and we're going to continue on with Dude's Taming Ranch, and today we're going to be looking at taming ourselves a mighty steed, the Equus. So let's go find one and I'll show you what to do. Okay guys, we managed to find an Equus. They've just spawned 4 in. It's kind of crazy. I couldn't find any around the map for ages, but if you've got a flyer, you'll find them quite easily on the plains and grasslands. And you're going to want a ghillie suit on, I believe. So we've popped a ghillie suit on, killed a raptor, alpha raptor. It's got a little helmet. So we can see a nice level 145 over there. What we need to do is be sneaky. Now I've got my rock carrots on my last inventory slot. That's where we need to have those, and we need to be sneaking up on this horsey if we can. We're going to feed it a carrot. So we'll go up, feed it a carrot, then you want to get on it. Now you can't really see anything. Oh god. Oh. So, oh man, it's so dark. Right, so you can see we've got 5.1% tamed. Now, wow, bugger, it's run off like a million miles. Maybe I can show you on this one. Let's go feed this little low level one. I'll get the 140 as well. There we go. And you can see this one better. So you can push E. When it's jumping around like that, push E and that'll feed it another carrot and just calm it down. That's what we should have done with the other one, but it's been a while. So we're going to have effectiveness 100%. We're at 44%. And as you can see in the bottom right corner above that, it tells you when to feed it another carrot. So when it starts trying to kick you off, push E or your action button, whatever that might be, and it's time to feed it. So let's see, if you look down in the bottom right of the screen, it will say use something or other. Let's have a look. Use to feed and soothe. There we go. We're at 83%. Now this is a low level one, guys, so this is going to be much quicker to tame than the big one, and we'll go have a good look at that in a minute. But as you can see, they run around like little loonies. Luckily we're stuck on the dragon. Oh, here we go. If you do have a flying mount that's capable of picking things up, you can, oh god, you can trap them in a good sized trap. Oh my god, what's it doing to me? And that'll probably make it a little bit easier for you. Oh, we've lost all our percentages. Brilliant. Probably because we jumped off a cliff. Nutter. But I figured I'll do it without a trap so I can show you guys that don't have access to using a trap how to do it. Because in some maps you'll be able to get access to rock carrots quite early on because they're planted in some spaces. So you'll be able to get them, and then you could get a nice Equus to start off your journey on Ark. And Equus are actually really useful. Their saddle is essentially a pestle and mortar. So you're going to be able to make all the drugs and bits that you can, and we can use it to... Oh my days! Run, little Equus! Run! Oh god, no, don't do that. We need to stay on it because this thing can outrun pretty much anything. Run! Oh my god. Oh, the raptor is still coming. This ain't gonna work out for me. Okay. The dude is out of here. Okay, we're gonna leave that one. We'll go get the other one. Right guys, that other one is like bolted 1,000 miles away that way, so we're just going to go with one of the other ones that was up here at level 20. So again, feed it a carrot, jump on it, and then feed it another carrot because it'll probably need it. It makes you look a certain direction. Oh my god, stop it. We're at 49% with the 1 carrot. It's pretty much a zebra we got. Oh my days. Oh, we lost all taming effectiveness. Are we alive? Ooh, yeah, we are. I can't turn to look a different way. That's nuts. We kind of just have to go with whatever way it wants to run, and we just stay on the back of it. So let's see how this goes. Hopefully it gets stuck in this rock for a bit. I ditched the other one. It was getting eaten by them raptors. I don't know if it died or not, but we got out of there. You can see the 145 there is the one I want. I'll go get that one after this one. But this is just to show you how to tame them. So every time it comes up in the bottom corner that it's going to be used to soothe, it'll be to feed it a carrot. So use your action button. That'll calm it down. You'll get to stay on the back of it and carry on taming. Again, we can't control where we look. We can't control where we go. So you can build a good sized pen, drop it in. You can pick it up with an RG or a dragon, drop it in. That'll make your life easier. But because in these taming videos we wouldn't have access to any flyers yet, I decided that we should do it on foot. So here we are. We're going to put up with all the dangers. We're going to get 9 levels extra on this. That's terrible. It's going to be level 29. Oh god, we're thirsty. I forgot. I can't even use my drink while on the back of this for some reason. Never mind. Tame it first. We'll worry about us later. So all the information you're going to need. Make sure you got plenty of rock carrots on you. Ghillie suit will probably help sneak up on the thing to feed it a carrot. Although not 100% necessary. You could just get a carrot in it if you're confident you're going to be able to stay on it. You might not even get kicked off at all. If you do get kicked off, get yourself out of render distance and it will calm down and then come back for it. Okay, let me... I don't have a drink apparently. Okay, that's why. Right, we've tamed it. As you can see, these are super fast, guys. These are brilliant. So, I want to go tame the other one. I want the good one. I want a good male and female. I would like to breed them. This thing can jump as well. Good little jumper. And we'll go get a saddle sorted out. Just a sec. So let's take it down here. It is nice to have one. You know, if you want to role play a little bit, you can grab yourself a lance and you could build yourself a little tournament arena and do jousts. You don't need a saddle to ride it, but the saddle will be your mortar and pestle ability on it. So what I'll do is I'll leave that here. I'll quickly pop over to... Oh, there's a bag here. I'll pop over, get a saddle. I'll take that. We're going to go tame up that big level 145. It's going to take a bit longer. And it's going to be really dangerous because I'm going to have to just run in and out of dangers. Can't do anything about it. Or, oh actually, no wait, I'll tell you what we'll do. Is I will go grab it and I'll show you how to tame it in a pen. Yeah. Or something. You don't need to use a pen, you could probably use your imagination with that. So let's get this balled up. So yeah, if you've got a higher level, you want to go tame an Equus. I think that other one's dead. Looks like we've stopped tracking it. Great. Okay, let's just see if we can find an Equus. There was another one, wasn't there? There was 4 total. So let's see. You see, we've got super spyglass on, so it makes it very easy to see the creatures. Level 55, here we go. We'll go pick this up. Now, in one of the last videos we did, taming the Hyenodon, we built ourselves a pit trap. Let's go see if we can use that pit trap. Now, that is only a 3x3, so I'm a bit skeptical as to whether that's big enough. But we'll go put this in the pit trap. And we'll see if we can tame it there. Now we're going to have to fly out of render because this thing is scared of us now. You can see it's turned yellow. So make sure you fly right out of render distance. We're going over here, I think. We'll let it calm down and then we will tame it. Oh yes, we will. Just remember you're going to need rock carrots. Ghillie suit will help. You're looking in all the grasslands, flats. flat, grassy areas. Right, here is our pit trap. Let's see if we can get it in the first try. Hey, there we go. So what I'll do now is I'll fly out of render range and we'll be right back. Oh, I don't know why the door's open. It's supposed to auto close, but let's get involved. I should really have built there. Right, fed it a carrot and we're on. Feed it another carrot. So this hopefully will work. We're not going to be able to see much because it's going to force our camera to look straight at the horse's hair and my hands. But let's keep an eye on the bottom right corner. If your vision gets obstructed at any point, you will get the prompt. So just watch that. In the blue writing, it will come up in the bottom right corner above where our effectiveness meter is. There we go. That starts to flash that little whip. We push our action button. So it can work in a smaller pen. Just make sure you go out of render distance if you upset it. So you probably will upset it if you drop it in there to begin with. And then, yeah, go from there. Now, these are also a gestation. They're not an egg, as you can imagine. So if you want to breed them, get your male and your female, get them to mate. And then they're going to get pregnant. And then you're going to have to wait that hour or so, whatever your server settings might be. And it'll have a baby. And now they eat berries. So feed it berries, okay? It's a really good early level mount. Once we finish taming it, we'll look at all the saddle stats and what the utility is of this amazing creature. Oh, God! Didn't see that. I see, I lost 20% taming effectiveness by jumping off him. Dang nabbit. But that's okay, it's only a low level, so we're not really doing this for stats. If you do want to get a really high one and you want to have the best out of it, you're going to want a better taming effectiveness, as with all the creatures that we tame. So that means using your staff tames, just not failing at your passive tames like we are. You can't perfectly tame everything, so like a basilisk, the hyendon. I'm trying to remember now. Is it the rock drake as well? All these things can't be 100%ed, so they're a bit difficult. But still worth it. One more. It's nice how it lets you know everything going on in the bottom right. It's another zebra looking one. We're going to have a zebra farm. A safari park. We're going to get 21 levels out of this bad boy. There we go. Remember, I'm not naming any of the creatures, guys. If you want me to name it after... If you want to name it for me, should I say. Join the Discord. Let me know in there. And we'll name this. And let it roam around the island. So I'll go get a saddle and then we'll have a look at what we can do with the Equus. Okay, so we brought our Equus, the male one, back to the island. You can see the hyendon Ryzen going up here. Raising the baby. Was it 1K? 48 minutes. Where's the babies? Right, let's put the saddle on. We've got a couple of saddles with us that we get from drops. Let me... Oh, we've got gear on. That's alright. So, look at how cool that looks, first of all. Proper travelling look to it. It's brilliant. These have all-rounder stats. They can have quite a decent health, stamina, weight, and movement speed is fine. We could upgrade that. We could be super fast. I'll put this weight up, health up on here for a minute. So you can see here, we can actually make a lasso. Let me get some thatch. Here we go. Let's make some lassos. Let's make loads of lassos. That's probably too many. Okay, so we've got 6 lassos. I'll swap that out for my whip. So, with the lasso, you can grab dinos. Let me get this in so I can see. Wow. Right, there we go. So now it's tethered to us. How good's that? And we're like, right, we'll take you into our pen. So you can just drag it over to your pen. This thing's just going to be tethered. How good's that? Especially if you want to tame the Oviraptor. Could be really useful. Okay, the other thing that they're good for... We'll have to make some more. Equus can carry loads of items at a reduced weight. Basically, it can carry stone at half the weight. So if you're out and about gathering up resources, you can see we carried this at 32. It's carrying it at 16. Flint, I think, stays the same. It can carry sand at 80% less than in our pocket. Keratin, 50% less. Clay, 80% less. Chitin, 50% less. Cementing paste, 80% less, even though that weighs like nothing. Same as Achatina paste. And cactus sap, 80% less. So there are certain items this thing can carry at almost no weight. So if you boost up its weight capacity, you could probably carry a whole bunch of stone on it and get around nicely. But one of the best things, about this horsey, I will try and demonstrate. So I'll show you that this is a knockout kick as well. There we go. We just knocked that out. The kick this thing does, it will generate more torpor damage with the higher melee. So if you give it a melee upgrade, it'll do more. But you can see how much this is doing. 1.9 thousand torpor in no time. And we're only doing 19 damage each time. Okay, I wasn't expecting it to fall asleep. I guess the more we do, we just made it pass out. Its torpidity goes up after its stamina is completely reduced. Yeah, who knew that was a thing? So be careful, guys. You might want to level it up a little bit more so it doesn't fall asleep. Okay, my lazy horse is up and running. Remember, if you want to name it, guys, let me know in Discord. We can name this thing. But one of the coolest things I am about to show you. Let's get our lassos on. Let me see if I can create the opportunity here. So you know we can tether other creatures to us by using the lasso. Now that also works when they are asleep. I know. Cool, right? But that can be very situationally useful. So, if you knock something out, I'm not going to be able to do this, am I? If you knock something out and you need it to be moved to a different location because, I don't know, something mean is coming. Let's show you on this little dude. So, there we go. We knocked it out. Wow. You really can't. There you go. So now we can pull the body out the way, right? Now that can be useful. We can create the situation here. Let's do it. No, we can't. We let it go. So say you tame something. a flyer, which I can't seem to find one. Usually there's a pteranodon or something flying around. And it falls in the water. It's going to drown. And you lose that tame. You're going to be able to drag that creature's body out of the sea and out of the water so it does not drown. Tell me that's not useful. And there's probably occasions in some caves where you die if you go down the hole. You're going to be able to drag that out of there. Okay, here we go. We've just created the situation. So if you're thinking, no, doesn't matter what size the creature is, we're going to lasso that thing and we're getting it out of there. There we go. And now that is not going to drown and we could tame it. How good is that? That, to me, is probably the best utility of this whole thing. Oh yeah. But there's one more thing we need to do before we stop looking at the Equus. I'll be right back. So, to make the Equus saddle, you're going to need to be level 20. It's going to cost you 22 engram points. It's going to cost 160 fibre, 240 hide, 80 stone and 85 wood. So that's well worth it, right? You've got to make it in a smithy, so you do need to make your smithy first, which is on the same level, or if you've got your RG or whatever like that, which you won't have at this level, but say you do. Yeah, make it in the smithy. You're going to be able to knock this saddle out. Now this saddle is also good for being a mortar and pestle, so we're going to be able to make our spark powder, gunpowder, cementing paste, and you know, you can do the clay, preserving salts. You can even do propellant. You can do everything in here. You get your drugs, you got your stimulant, your narcotics, you've got your bug repellent, and whatever this is, antidote. This is a travelling awesome. This is just brilliant. The fact you can do all this stuff. So if you want to increase its torpor damage, you're going to need to increase its melee damage. And that shall scale with torpor, so you'll be able to knock some bigger stuff out easier. Just bear in mind, if you keep kicking it once it falls asleep, you're going to lose taming effectiveness, because it does do damage at the same time. So excellent. Right. As a knight of this fair land, it would not be right if we didn't play role-play. We have grabbed a lance. God damn you. Let's go slay a dragon. Just something small. Right. I have no idea what kind of damage this has done, but I've never done this before. But you can find lancers in the drops, so we can make them. Oh, God. We've definitely got ramped up big. It's only right. I was hoping to find like a Rex. Oh, there's a Carno. That will do. It is time. In the poop chute! Did that even do anything? Charge! Nope, doesn't do anything at all. Oh, what a waste of time. I think this is just to knock people off their mounts, so you can totally roleplay, make a little tournament. It does nothing. Oh, Carnos are quite quick as well, probably going to die. But I'll leave that video here, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed it, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for more daily content. And I will see you on the next Taming video. Take care, everyone. The dude is out.